And we are live. Good evening, wherever you are in the world. Good morning, good afternoon. My name's Tina Willis, and I am coming to you from my business page. For those of you who don't know me, I'm an online digital business owner, and I started my business 4 years ago after being in the corporate world for 25 years. Well, guys, it's nearly Christmas. It's nearly Christmas, and at this time of year, we always say, where has the year gone? But we have seen so much growth in this business in the past 12 months, in the past 4 years. When I first started, it was 30,000 people. It is now nearly 200,000 people in the online space, all building their businesses. And I get to chat to the most amazing people. And this lady is no exception. We have actually met online before. So she interviewed me on Sunday, and she's kindly returning the favour to me. So without further ado, let me introduce you to Lila Moini. Hi again.
Hi.
How are we doing?
Hi, Tina. I'm good. Thank you yourself. Thank you for having
Yes.
me.
Yes, I'm doing great. No, thank you for actually turning the tables around now so I can interview you. So I'm going to leave the floor to yourself, Lila. Just tell everybody who's going to be watching or who's going to be watching the replay, who is Lila Moini?
So, yes, hi everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. So, my name is Lila. I'm half French, half Iranian, living in England for the last 14 years. Professional wise, I work in finance, especially in renewable energy, look after the finances. And I also have online business as a side hustle. And yes, I am married, and yeah, and I love traveling.
So we were talking the other day, because every time I say the corporate word, your face just drops. And I get that because I've been in that situation. But tell us a bit more why you started an online business. Was it something you were actually looking for, Leela, or was it something that just happened out the blue? How did you find it?
No, I always wanted to have a side hustle, a second stream of income, so that it will get me one day to leave my 9 to 5 job and have my own business. I always had my options open, and because I was having burnt out at work as working in finance, I always have to meet deadlines, preparing reports for the board. I'm always time meet deadline meeting, and I I always have to work around my annual leaves around the reports I'm preparing. I cannot have annual leaves at the beginning of the month because I'm preparing the accounts for the previous month. It's always the same. Like my husband knows that we cannot go away on at the beginning of each month. So it's always like restriction, um, always restricted. They impose when I go on holiday, and I have to beg for to have few days off. It's always like restriction. There is more to life, and I need freedom, time freedom, financial freedom, and also what happened that pushed me to start an online business is that um, my mother is French. She's been living in Iran and working and retired in Iran. So and then because there was no one to look after my grandmom in France, so they had to put it in a retirement house. So, and then my mom, with the currency of Iranian currency, she couldn't afford to pay for her mother's retirement house. So I said I'm gonna pay for her. So the need for the second stream of income became more urgency, and after I did all my research, I started this online business, which is amazing.
I was listening to you talk then, and it all flooded back. All those times where your life wasn't your own, You couldn't go away if somebody else was off at the same time. You couldn't go away near Christmas because there were targets and deadlines and budgets, and it just all came flooding back, Leila. And your life just isn't your own, is it?
Yes, and Christmas time is December time is always budgeting.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, it's all pressure. So my
Yeah.
life is not mine. It's not in my hand. Uh,
No.
I'm not
But it
living
will
on
be.
my terms.
No, it will
I'm
be because you
living.
started. Yeah, you're not living on your terms.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I get it. I mean, that's, I was blessed in the fact that I was able to walk away from the corporate world because of this business. So you will absolutely do that without any shadow of a doubt. So when you started the business, because we're both from corporate backgrounds, and I know for me, I had a few challenges when I started because of my mindset, because I was still in management mode. What was your challenge, Leila?
My biggest challenge was I always had this employee mentality, and having my own online business. I'm the CEO of my business.
Yeah,
It really made me realize that, oh, I need to change my mentality and
yeah.
make. I'm a CEO of my company. I'm not employee anymore, so I need to look after my business, put more time on my business. No one will tell me, um, we need this report by then, this management account by then. This is my business, and I need to look after it. And yes, the my mentality from being an employee to having my own business and being the CEO of being an entrepreneur
Mm.
was a bit difficult for me to transit to this mentality. I've been employee for the last 12 years. So it was,
I
um,
know. It's hard, isn't it?
yes, all of a sudden I'm an entrepreneur, and things are different from being an employee. This is your business, your baby, and you're the executive of your business.
No, I think I think that what for both of us, because of that corporate background, I think that was the most challenging, to get out of that mindset that you don't have to actually be told how to run your life. You're in charge of your own business, and it's the way you want to build it. And that was such a challenge for me too. And also, and I don't know how you feel, Leila, but actually not expecting it to happen yesterday.
Yeah.
Do you know? Because as a manager in the corporate world, it's dog eat dog, and you want it done, 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 and you move on to the next challenge, done, 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 done. But this, it takes time, it takes perseverance, and a real huge why to build your business the way you want to build it. So as you've progressed, what would you say, in your opinion, how have you changed? Have you changed? Have you noticed any difference in yourself?
Yes, I've changed a lot. Being an entrepreneur and made me more confident, and also with this business, it really helped with my personal development.
Mm.
Um, like uh, we have the opportunity to have masterminds on a weekly basis, and they help us with our business or our mentality of personal development. Yes, it really changed me. Like my husband noticed that I've changed, and I'm not the person of a year late before. Yeah, um, I feel that I progressed into my business, and I'm thriving into entrepreneurship.
And it's quite nice to see, because as we said before, when I whenever you mention that word corporate and finance, and your face drops. And yet when you talk about your business, you've got a huge smile on your face,
Yeah.
and that just says it all, doesn't it? That says it all. So people are skeptical, which is quite healthy, because there's a lot going on in the world today, and there's a lot of scammers out there, and we hear more and more about it online. When somebody says to you about your business and what it is that you do, how do you respond to them?
So we help everyone, people to start their online business. We advertise. We help them, and we provide them with the training and we provide them with the mentorship to help them advertise on different various social media platforms, like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, LinkedIn, um, and yeah, they we just train them and to advertise on social media platforms, and this business is also um, life changing, lifestyle changing, for financial and time freedom, and
Yeah, and the beauty of it is we are never alone. We are
yes,
never alone in this business, because starting any business can be quite daunting, especially if you've never done it before. And I know for my side of things, Leila, I wasn't tech savvy. I knew how to do an Excel spreadsheet, and that was about it. My son and my kids knew more than me, and they're a lot younger. So I think that the beauty of it is that we're never alone, and you have that step-by-step training. You have that business platform and that automated system. And we've got one of our amazing business partners who's watching tonight as well. Irene Remily is watching, and I will be seeing her shortly on our European Mastermind. Hi, Irene. Lovely to see you, darling. Love you lots. So you've progressed, you've grown, you're in your own business, and you're helping others globally to start their own businesses. For anybody who's watching now, or for anybody who's going to watch the replay, Leila, what would you say to them? Because people do sit on the fence, and the fact is that if anybody is watching this or watching the replay, it's because they've been looking for something in the online space. The
yeah.
algorithm is getting thrown out there. So what would you say to them?
Is perfectly fine to be skeptical. I was skeptical I was doing my research for a few months before starting this business. I am a certified chartered accountant, so if I knew this business was illegal or a scam, I wouldn't have started this business because I don't wish to lose my certificate that I work for, studied hard for the certificate, or my reputation within the finance world. I wouldn't have started this business if it was illegal. And also, this business have changed a lot of lives, have changed my life. It will create a second stream of income. It will offer you time freedom. You can. It's just a life change of lifestyle. Um, yeah,
Yeah,
and
it is. And the cold hard truth is that, would you put your face all over Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube? Would I? With our families, with our lives, with what we're doing. This is a legitimate business, as Leila said. And we are registered for taxes in every single country that we reside in. We are global. So at the end of the day, guys, as Leila said, it's a legitimate business. You know, Nothing changes if nothing changes, and it's healthy to be skeptical. It's healthy to tear down those walls of skepticism and look into it and investigate it further, like Leila did and like I did.
yeah.
So before we leave, Leila, is there anything else you'd like to say to our viewers who are going to be watching this amazing replay? an interview?
If you're sitting on a fence, if you're looking for a side hustle, this is the best option you can find. It's a legitimate business. You have mentor and coaches available to you. You have a community to help you throughout your training, and every time you have, anytime you have a problem, there is a community to help you. We are now almost 200,000 business owner. This is a life-changing business. Not only you can help yourself, help your family, you can also help other community that you care. Like if you're or animals or any charity you care about. Yes, it's a life-changing business. It offers you financial and time freedom, and you will never ever go look back at your corporate world.
No, never, never. Do you know the day I walked away from corporate? Oh my goodness, that was just an awesome feeling, which you are definitely going to have, Leila. As I've said, definitely going to have. Thank you so much.
No, thank you
Absolutely
for having
wonderful
me.
interview. And guys, Leila has said it all. At the end of the day, you will never have any regrets because I said it before, nothing changes if nothing changes. And if you want, that change in your life, you might want to spend more time with your grandkids or your family. You might want to travel more. You might want to pay off your mortgage or quit your job, fire your boss, which was a great feeling. But whatever it is you want, you have to remember that's the reason you start a business. That's the reason you start working towards your lives and living the life that's yours and nobody else's.
Yeah.
And when you realize that there's more to life, that you can do this, you're never going to be alone. So connect with Lila on www.lilamoyni.com or myself at www.christinawillis.com. And Irene's just said, love it, guys. Amazing. Thank you so much, lovely lady. And I'll definitely see you soon. But, guys, as we said, nothing changes if nothing changes. And it's a 90-minute free webinar that will show you real people getting real results. And then you can make a decision, an informed decision on whether you want to go ahead. So, Lila, thank you so much. Thank you once again. And
Thank
guys,
you.
for everybody who's going to be watching this or anybody who's watching now, take care, stay blessed, love you lots, and thank you so much for following me on my business page. See you all soon, guys. Bye. Take care. Bye.
Bye.